Why play Gragas Support? Well, he brings great AoE damage, he has amazing engage, he also has amazing disengage, and he's naturally pretty tanky. However, he's incredibly skill shot reliant, and he does have long cooldowns and high mana costs early. Gragas' passive is periodically, after casting an ability, he heals himself. Gragas' Q throws a circle out on the floor, which lasts for 4 seconds and charges up over the first 2 seconds. After the 4 seconds, or when recast, it deals damage to all enemies within and slows them. If this wasn't fully charged, it deals less damage and slows less. Gragas' W causes him to drink from his barrel, gaining damage reduction for a short amount of time. It then empowers his next basic attack to gain bonus range and deal bonus damage. Gragas' E is a straight line skill shot which charges him in a direction or until he collides with an enemy. Enemies hit are dealt damaged, knocked back, and stunned. If he hits an enemy, the cooldown is massively reduced, and both his Q and ultimate can be cast while dashing. Gragas' ultimate throws out a circle onto the floor which deals damage to all enemies hit. All enemies hit are also knocked back a large distance from the center of the explosion. For combos, your go-to is to use W followed by your Q into your E and attack. From here, keep attacking away, detonating your barrel just before they walk out of it. You'll often find when engaging, you'll use your W into your E and then need to flash the E onto multiple enemies. From here, Q and attack, or if you're engaging a fight, simply follow up with your ultimate. And the classic "you're too close to my tower" combo is to use W and then throw your Q under your tower. Engage with E and then go straight into your ultimate. Make sure not to attack your opponent after landing E, as this gives them time to flash out. For matchups, Gragas is great into Enchanter support, so he can easily poke and engage on, and he can struggle into lane bullies who will sit out of his range while he has a large hitbox. For runes, take this. Comment is very free with your Qs. For build orders, start World Atlas and Pot into a Lichbane and Tier 2 boots. After this, a Storm Surge and Shadow Flame are great pickups before finishing a build with any of these as needed. For skill orders, start Q then E then W before maxing Q then E then W, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Ignite. Starting the game, you're looking to poke where you can and take good trades. For the first few levels, Gragas has very long cooldowns and high mana costs, so just try to use your abilities when you can proc Mana Flow Band. However, at level 3 you can now threaten with massive all-in combos, and at level 5 with 3 points in your Q, these now hurt incredibly badly. The great thing about Gragas is both his engage and disengage, so if your opponent wants to take a fight that's bad for you, slow them with your Q and dash away, or simply use your E to knock them away and Q to slow them after. And in the same way, you can use this to start fights for your team. And of course, when you hit level 6, you can now truly force these fights. Entering the mid game, you want to take your tower as soon as possible, then rotate mid with your carry. This puts 2 strong champions in the middle of the map to rotate to any fights as needed. Entering late game team fights, you want to play as your teams engage. Wait for your chance where multiple enemies are grouped together, then E on them, flashing if needed, and ulting them in random directions. Either scatter them to the wind or throw one of their carries straight towards your team in great danger. And that's how to play Gragas Support. If this video helped you, leave it a like and comment below who you want to see next.